Hello, this is a quick video to show you how to set up a class notebook within Teams. So this uses OneNote, which if you've never used before, I usually describe it as being like a whole bunch of Word documents put into a jotter, but with a lot more functionality. So I've set up my class team space here, added all my students in, and now I'm just going to go up to the top where it says class notebook. And then it'll offer you to set it up. So I'm going to click set up one notebook and I'm going to make it from a blank notebook. You see, it's now got this description. So within this, you'll have a collaboration space. So that's where both the teacher and students can edit, can work together, create things collaboratively. You've then got your content library, which is where the teacher can upload documents and they can edit it, but students, they can only see it. They can copy things, they can paste it into their sections, but that's really good for if you're putting worksheets or frameworks or templates that you're wanting children to use, or even a piece of reading that they're to access, read, and then do something with that. You've then got your student notebook. So this is the area where each of the students will have their own space. They can only see their bit, but as a teacher, you can see all of your student space. So I'm going to click next. This is where you choose what that student area will look like. So I'm going to have it as writing, reading. We'll have some maths, we'll have topic, and I'm going to add another section here as other. So I then just click create, and then hopefully this may take just a wee moment or two, but then it will then create the class notebook for me. This has been really useful for people who've asked about Teams and said, but Stuart, how can I set up a space where some children are working on certain work and other children are working on other ones, but there's no issues around that kind of, oh, I'm doing slightly different work, or the other area where people have asked is how can I easily give feedback that is only specific to that one student that I don't want everyone to see. So for me, this is a great place to start. So I click here and you can see, like we've said, we've got the collaboration space, content library, and then we've got our different staff here. So I can go to Mr. Wilson. You'll see that he's got his different areas come up. I can click maths, for instance, and you should then have pages there, an untitled page. So reading, could be reading about BFG, and he's then able to type what he's doing. My advice to get more functionality out of this, I would always open it in browser. Depending on what you've got at home, you may also want to open it in an app. The app itself has even more functionality there, so there's a lot more you can do with that. One of the things I would say that's really useful for me and would be really helpful in giving both timely feedback, but also helping to manage your workload is the dictate function. So if you go up here, you can see we've got dictate. I can click that. I'll click this to allow, and I can just start talking and this will start typing. And it works really effectively, both for students and teachers, but really useful for giving feedback on what someone's worked on. And then I just click off it and then delete it. And obviously, if I'm giving this as feedback, I might want to change it to a different color. So that's a quick overview. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.